Hey, Lubbies. So I hope that your weekend was just as beautiful as you are. And I hope that you were able to engage in the 3 R's: rest, repair, and recovery. Rest is essential for your well being, for your mental health. A lot of times we carry a lot of things throughout the week that can eventually lead to burnout. And when you are in a in a season or in a moment where you are feeling burned out, it's easy to start to feel depressed. It's easy to start to feel hopeless. It's easy to start to feel like nothing else matters in your life. So I hope that you are actively engaging in rest, whether that be taking time out to go to sleep, take a nap. Maybe you have to cut something out of your schedule to, schedule a nap. Hey, that's essentially okay. Maybe you have to, you know, just start saying no, because a lot of times we are overburdened with a lot of things that, people can throw on us, or we are in our people pleasing phase where we just can't say no, and we start taking on a lot of burdens and responsibilities that are not really met for us, which is why I want to discuss, the superwoman complex is really played out. A lot of people are going to, want you to carry this title of being a superwoman, essentially, but will not help you lift anything. They will put a lot of burdens, people will put a lot of burdens onto you, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of roles. You already had, if you have kids, that's a role right there. Mother, being a mom. But your first role is to yourself. You're a person first. You're a human being first. That's your first responsibility. And if your person is being neglected, a lot of other things are going to start falling by the wayside. Okay? And if you are, in a relationship, if you are a wife, that's another role. But it's important to remember that you are a person first, and then everything else follows with that. But if you are overburdened and overworked as a person, then how can you essentially be, you know, good or well at being a wife, a mother, a teacher, whatever your profession is? You can't, because, so as I was saying, you can't be well in any role when your first person is being neglected. And that first person is you. Being a superwoman is a narrative that says do all, be everything to everyone. And essentially you really cannot. You just cannot, because how can you? How could you? People love to place a lot of responsibilities on you, but they refuse to help you in any kind of way. They don't want to watch the kids. They don't want to help you around the house. They don't want to help do anything. But they will gladly place a responsibility on you, saying, do X, Y, Z. But these individuals will not help you in any kind of way. And if you are used to people pleasing, it's going to be hard to come out of this role of superwoman, relaxing, not being so overly aggressive and assertive, and learning how to, you know, learn how to lead gracefully, saying yes and no gracefully. It doesn't mean you have to be snappy and, telling folks off and everything like that, but at some point in time, you will have to learn how to stick up for yourself and stand up for yourself. Yeah, you're going to have to, because nobody can, not one single person really can do it all. A lot of people have teams of people that help them along the way, whether that be hiring a maid, hiring a cook, hiring someone to help watch the kids, such as a nanny. These are people that help aid in your day-to-day activities and day-to-day, you know, responsibilities. And when you find that you're doing it all by yourself, you're going to look tired, stressed. You're going to fall into depression. The dots will not start. The dots will not be able to connect. So you are supposed to be a nurturer. You are supposed to be a creator. You're supposed to create naturally. Yes, you. You're not supposed to be so heavy laden with burdens and responsibilities. Now your mental is breaking. And I'm truly sorry if this is something that's happening to you right now. But one way you can stand up for yourself is by realignment. Start realigning your life to the point now where things will start working for you. You hear people say all the time, get your ducks in order. So whatever, you have to look at your life and see what you have going on. And you have to realign yourself. Because if your intuition is speaking to you and you are ignoring that intuition that you have within inside of you, you are already out of alignment. The reason why you were given the nurturer role was because you have an intuition and you are responsible for nurturing your intuition, because that is where you are going to find a lot of your answers. You are going to find a lot of your solutions. I'm just saying, get back into realignment.